1,000 feet for gravity. Then around 20 square acres of land, build boreholes there at interval of.
Oh, we don't kind of lost the honorable. Okay, yes, sir. Go ahead.
So now people they call me. Sorry, if okay, you go around and build boreholes all around the 20 square acres of land, you will have at least 1,000 to 2,000 boreholes at 100 meters distance. And guess what will happen is our water bed is very, very shallow. Be what they so, be host night station a borehole. The resort na Poloko na one green borehole is have. So when you do that, you don't mount a water tank of 1.9 billion liters of water. Mr. Superman, Mr. Pierre. You may not be scientist, but anyone a science man will tell you say 1.9 billion liters of water will give water in Poloko district for all man till the able street safe. For drink, for wash, for cook, for sell. 1.9 billion liters of water. And that can be achieved naturally from those boreholes to that tank. You know what you go do after that? That tank, the area, well, science man will not tell me about the area. It's surface area per tap. You get 20 square acres of arid area. Then you get it. Pantap day, spread all solar panels day. Spread and pantap day. So now you don't get solar panel, pantap the tank. Underneath the tank, put the inverters and the batteries there. So now you harvest sunlight within the time of dry season. You harvest kubo sunlight that. If it's every pouring season, you get enough energy. That's what don't give you water at the same time. It don't give you light in Poloko district. Do that in all the 16 districts. A borehole on the area of 20 square acres of land, and on that surface area, put the solar panels and harvest sunlight under the tank. Put the battery. Now, since it's over 100 to 1,000 feet high, the gravity not high. You don't even no need for machine there. That height to get so, but they cannot force to the point that you don't need machine for distributor. The first way they come with, if you not take them, pipe burst, it cause flood. So a distributor now with big pipes at the tongue, make sure say by law, all households forget water so that the water will go explode one day. And when that happens, all man go simultaneously get water and light. Then one project don't cover two. It can be done in Freetown, in Kenema, in Moyamba.
Some of these districts. You see, Honorable, that come inside quick. I saw you. I be lost network just now. When means I go totally off, including me and my family. We lost you. We not be to get you. But I hope I am on the right track. I just hear you talk about water business, right? And how for harvest water, we're very much important. You know, then say na only full man be surrounded with water and then they take pit for what's in face.
Correct.
And now that situation that we face ourselves as a country. We get water everywhere, but yet still with the cry per one grain dam, where they say from 19 Jubilee, as we can call them, when they one day we be kind of liberatory, we come and with build land for small set of people. Say now with the feds for that water, and in fact now it don't work because now na rationing. Honorable, I hear you talk about Potloko, now you day. And you get all the ideas. And then you have to become the president of a country. They say charity begins at home. You did it, sir?
I dare you, go ahead.
Charity begins at home. So if you get all this bright idea, how you don't begin for make a small one inside Potloko? You don't begin do them at all?
Now, like I tell you this though, where unfortunately we lost out. I explained not only this for the whole country. I tell you, each district they harvest water. Inside Potloko, I don't tell you say, na me own compound. That resort, we'll get hotels, resort, development resort.
I think I hear you about the compound, but I'm not talking about the compound. At the community, for let them benefit.
That's what I'm telling you. That's the community project. As we speak right now, it's a community project. And
where the benefit how many people?
if you go there right now, the place not full up. It's over thousands of people.
So now people in the camp for can't get na compound, or we dey talk about how for supply the community.
No. I'm not talking about say I supply water.
No, I mean ask you the question now. Instead of then they can't meet you na you compound. Why we not think about how for make water go meet them? Then we come out from that old system where people go always the buckets and the aid for go fend water.
When I make I explain to you what I tell you, but you know because you lost out. Now that system of harvesting boreholes to get a tank where they supply the whole district. What I explain here, but unfortunately, he lost out. Now what they do? Now if you ask me to do about water, I put local district, forget water. I'm only talking about small scale. That them thing they didn't call them, them old not to borehole. The guy they call them. That
Okay. Honorable, you not possible they travel in and out of the country, right?
Correct.
And when we go to some advanced country, we actually find out say in a village, they not even they think of borehole. Then they think about how water for work and a pipe for go meet them. So this now waiting we concerned about now. Remember, we get boku water when mean say it's supposed for the go meet we. If I don't start it also, I just the grab open pump, it meets me.
Cut you off, help you.
Please.
This just tell me say really been cut off. Cut off. Thank you. I will repeat them in 2 minutes. You go understand. I tell you say each district, that's what they put on. I get example no more. Then they create a tank of 1.9 billion liters in a 20 square acres of land, where they get them each of them between any 100 meters, they get a borehole surrounding that 20 square acre of land tank. Then they will say the pump go up. By the time they say 6 months, you're going to get over 1.9 billion liters of water. And because of the height of the tank, the gravity they make can say it is supplied almost by force. You forget water like hose, otherwise they get flooding. That's how I explain. But you are cut off. So that's because we get plenty water around we, and the water bed na salon is very shallow. Low. Then if you go too far. Like I told you, hill station, high station, bowl the okre. Abadin bowl the okre. As get example. So now so it makes us say all man get water na Pudloko, Cambia, Bombali, Koinadugu, Mayamba, Bont, Keneman, same process. Same process.
Okay.
You understand?
I would go now in terms of the conversation. I go allow Superman for take the lead again, and then I go just a little.
But you don't understand the points. I hope you don't help us more.
Yeah, yes, I get that, because if I continue for ask, it might be say you don't answer to block of the things then I don't want to take the program here.
Yes.
Please.
Again, sorry because you are lost.
Okay, thank you very much, Brother Shingapi, and thanks for joining us again. And all the family at the yard where they join me back, and I thank you plenty. As I say, this program they watch at so many different platforms them, and very soon we go give the opportunity for us to pose your own question them. But as I talk, so the other Flagbearer aspirant, when the doctor Ambassador Alimamy Petito Koroma go join me any minute soon inside the January, a day the process now for January, and then the conversation continue. This is the big discussion with APC Flagbearer aspirants then. And right now as we talk, we don't get a vast analysis and points them where this the Honorable Alhaji Kemoh Sesay don't tell we. It don't actually not only tell we say they do this, so it don't explain them. And again, when I be missed that particular side like way and the Honorable they told us, so it don't explain them. I go establish them countrywide from district to district where the water go be now water will be for say from them all center they connect to all man in private tap now your host. All man will get protect now for just go make the man and connect your own pump, then now your host you gonna get water 24/7. Not also Honorable not to say.
Right. If you don't do that, you get flooding. Okay,
so go get so the matter so much so that of no use I go flood we. So obviously
you probably say by law you forget tap like host now by law.
So Honorable ask you this question. Also who get the money for that all?
Thank you. You really lost out too.
Yeah, so you see, okay, after this, I know they ask any more questions.
I'm sorry, you lost out.
It's okay.
It's okay. I say that water they get 1.9 billion liters of water. 1.9 billion liters of water. So if na for us street save that product, no get done. Therefore, na law, all man for draw pipe water na hose. But then for a minimal cost, because all man they afford them, so the customer them boku. If you say 20,000 for a month, all man able to afford them for water every day. So
not the running cost. I mean, before you create himself, it gets for need money.
Yes. Thank
so
you.
outside and they go come
Now,
on there.
Mr. Pierre, give me small time. 1 minute, I
listen.
tell you how. Okay. Now, there are expertise for boreholes. You hear me? Na Asia, na some part of Arab world. Don't go to this loan business. They want to expose their technology to tell you how to get water from boreholes. Go and employ them. You see, if you follow the program, go and get that toll gate. You go appreciate them. They will come here and invest their monies in creating boreholes when are next to nothing for them. And then, since they don't create the boreholes and the tank and the lights, they say, okay, all man at Poloko, by law, you forget what I owe for a minimum of, then they ask people for pay, not your government money, not your money, but they pay some money if you say, it don't matter to you. One owes they pay 20,000 for a month, come on, all man go afford them. So them I don't come, and they are there. I'm already in contact with them. They are there. They will come here, get a 20 square acres of land, planted with dug with boreholes, mounting that 1.9 billion liters of tank there, and then spreading the solar panels on top of that 20 square acres of land for harvest on. They go do them in less than 6 months. They're not done. When they're not done, now we not get money for pay them. So they say, okay, now what did happen? I'm going to use the same formula as for toll gate. When I begin toll gate ready, all man they cost me, hey, come on, toll gate. Now guess what? All man they enjoy the toll gate. By just paying 4,000 leon, 2,000 leon for pass, or sometimes bike na free. Anybody get motor car, you pay 4,000 leons. Anybody get motor car, you pay 2,000 leons. So if you get Jeep, you can pay 4,000 leons. You get car, pay 2,000 leons. You get bike na free. Same way, so anybody will get host, they will afford 20,000 leons for month for water. So that money, the number of houses will get up in local district, for example, is so cool that then people that will collect that money in less than 10 years, they don't get the money. And they left back the water system for we as they implant them. Same formula. I have the blueprints. Now the same thing will apply with the lights. When you follow the issue of going to do thermal light, you have a problem. For so that then hydrophobic and the degree of water business, you get problem. When you get that naturally stored water with gravity, you don't get for nothing, pass for maintenance, for clean the water pipe, put chlorine, that's all. You put chlorine, they put alum. You understand me?
Please.
So the money is coming from the private-public partnership investment. Right. Wherein they come, they can't invest, I told.
Okay, so I'm over to you again.
Okay, and thank you very much. I think say
the graduate is small, but then they don't do the workload on them. And the agreement was that after 25 years, then they go repair that tool, get the back, like they make a go open, and the first one open them, they go left and so back. Same way, they water tank they also and boreholes, then they service them after 10-15 years, just like I put on the first day before he left and go to Salon government.
And thank you very much, Honorable. And I want to that particular side where the Honorable they talk, because this was the Honorable will be responsible for negotiate that toll gate or the use on Sierra Leone. I believe say even people that could be they criticize, say, oh, no get money. But when you watch that toll gate, they will say you operate from Freetown to Masheka, the accidents they don't cut down so dramatically because now where they go, so you need to expect what they come before you again. So, I mean, people are seeing the benefit. And the question the Honorable say, few years time down the line, the toll gates, they actually belong to Sierra Leone, and the people when they end the contract, then they redo them again, new fresh, they can't be there from the beginning.
Correct.
And Superman, we actually no one for too much going to that toll gate day because a lot of concerns been there with regards that toll gate day from people and still now people get concerned about the toll gate.
Please go into that. Please help the country.
We get a lot of things them where if we want to go into that, then we will take a long time for talk about.
No.
For example, people been they look at alternative. For example, that road now been the main road where we get. Instead of them turn that one the toll road, therefore we don't build another road where therefore they use as a toll rather than the one way already they exist. So a lot of concern been there around that one day. You know of that concern day.
First of all, Mr. Sengbe, you are ill-informed. You are ill-informed.
So make her be informed, like the other people where they listen to you.
I correct you now. I'm talking from a factual point of view. I make the road. Not the old road they make. The old road they at the side. You hear me? First, if you make the old road to toll gate, you cannot even pass because I the road they make.
So
now, besides
when I talk about old road, I know they talk about the old road as in the one up the grafting, and they talk about the one who side the toll gate day. Because then condemn the one where be already done day for that one day.
Thank you. Well, you don't answer the question. Then condemn the old one, they make a new one aside the old one. And that was the alternative one where they pass, where they make the road. And when they make the road now, then they tell and say, if you want pass, first of all, let me tell something, Mr. Pierre. As we speak, if you want pass the road, they pass the road. But now we're going to start to happen with you. If you want pass, they still, Superman sabi the road because either they get placed there that area. He go tell you, say, people that still pass that road, they don't want to pay the 4,000 leon, they go for them. So, they not be stopped that old road, you. Now, by that old road, only that it was intermittent. There were areas where you say, you can't avoid the old road because of the water. And that I don't call it, but because I'm one hill been there, what's this cove? Godfather. One bad road been there, die out. Okro Hill. Good. Okro Hill, we cut them to a point that we cannot avoid cutting the old road. It was even better. But the rest of the road, it was an alternative. So that is where we talk about. So I go for an parliament past 3 terms.
Fine. So if me ill-informed now, what about Dandy? You go for an parliament?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I want to tell you, say, they not stop the alternative. Okay? That old road, they bring the argument in at parliament. Now I tell them, say, look, I don't do nothing to the old road. I do go and by segments. What do I go under? What do I go under? And what I do now, so it still pass my old road, and they stop you. That is why you have a rebuilt Ogu Bridge. You don't see it now, not so. Now for gender new road again. So it is all about creating something new and safe. And believe me, Mr. Sekbepe, those are the
we just saw you.
Meaning the people, government will be oppose me because now they go to the road. Huh?
Okay, so then yes,
they oppose in the parliament.
This government be doing opposition. They actually criticize Una seriously for that, but now they are making use of it. And then we say that is what we talk about. Government. You have to be very much honest with the people. And this now the side who side this government don't fail in all cases because most of the things that when they been talk and criticize about now they swim now better one. But that not mean say if now then they do that thing they then correct too. Or it not mean say that thing they still right for the people. All right, Super Mela, go over to you. Let you take over.
Okay, then thank you very much, Brother Shengbe and people in the different platforms they watch me. Thank you plenty. The conversation they continue as they say the other APC Flagbearer aspirants go join me anytime soon. If you don't reach now, they prepare. Say we go join me anytime soon. And again, we appreciate greatly the Honorable Alhaji Kemoh Sesay. When they talk about their issue, there are so most of this issue. We don't count so one of the things where this current administration we critique the previous administration where Honorable Kemoh Sesay be there where as a minister where all man say they cancel and go pull them all of this and we see something completely different. But again, moving forward, Honorable, one thing that way you don't explain plenty by you plan your own way to call a course cinema. All man can forget plan, you can forget agenda where they can governance. You don't explain so we plenty so we go do. Now one move they small. We want to the party where they vibe for now, we are the APC party. The APC party has to talk so they just don't conduct the lower level elections then. And they prepare for conduct other elections and going forward. What do you think, say, how you see the whole election process right now where the APC party they conduct?
First of all, I want to say the election don't do lower level election, they get challenges. They get so many discrepancies, they get so many mishaps. That's what it is. Now, APC party not used to election for quite a long time, very, very long time used to election again. This is a new thing for can't begin elections again. And people are cheating. People are dishonest. It was surprising for those say, plenty people that they go now word for make election, they go to list already. For go to people and name. They still do the same thing like this is an advanced level of selection that you do. Okay? But I mean, let me tell you something. For me as a person, I don't want to be selfish. I'm comfortable because I know say I get as in southeast and north and west area. Well, comfortable. But that's for me one green for the old man will contest and the country at large. Then can't not fine. If you go for conduct election and see for vote, you can't go list. You say this that the winning team, I say for me, it's wrong. But guess what? The invisible hand of Allah is at work. They're going to be corrupted. People don't know. And I got the work culture happen so. What you all want and they happen so. I don't care what you do, you criminal, you juju, you whatever. Wallahi, what you got one and they happen.
Honorable, I just interject quickly on that aspect.
Right.
You know, say this issue where the APC party they face, the judge in ruling self contribute because you only give the party within a month for register all the one whole country and conduct election na the one whole country. Don't you think this is an Achillean tax where set it couldn't be it couldn't be 100% fair because it not even allow the people them when they contest for many go get ample time for campaign. So the judge himself in your ruling self contributes to the situation a party they face.
No, let me tell you something. The judge not get nothing for dishonesty. If you are dishonest, you are dishonest too. The judge ruling are separately to talk about so. Judge don't say, go put box your man vote, you go with list. Not to judge that, not just judge tell you. So not blame the judge and the way they conduct the elections. In the tightness of time, believe me, if we are honest to ourselves and sincere, even within 20 days, we can do all our elections. If we are honest, allow people to vote freely. Not compel people to vote who while they vote. Let man know who they vote. Let man know who side for go collect in ballot paper. Let man know who side for go take a receipt. But if you can't begin make Koroma, then on that game, then Mungu politics them. Not to just down you. Just don't tell you to go conduct election, put box. You go count paper. It's wrong. Let not cast blame by people. Now who says dishonest? The party get the sacrosanctly dishonest. They feel they own the party, they own the party. This party is owned by everybody who are the APC party. And therefore, allow everybody legally fair access to a right as a person for go vote that I vote for. It doesn't matter. But that's the problem. So me, the time, yes, there is question. Now who calls them? Not to go court. Now judge can go to court. Now who can say go to court too? Not to judge can go to court. So I don't blame the judge. Now we make say available to the judge. If we not be saying available to the judge, negative for tell me. Now we take yourself go to court. Make it and say them go to court. So now we say can't kill we. Kill we, yeah, you have to do that. Because we should ramp ourselves. Before be honest to ourselves and talk to ourselves, say this wrong is right. We say no, we're going to court. Now we don't go to court. Judge say go left. You want go right? It's wrong. So me not they take part for blame judge now. And they blame the people who they do the exercise. They are dishonest people. If you feel say popular, not afraid the box again. Then they put the box, they win. But if you say popular pass all man, they say, hey, if you only one people for go vote, you are dishonest to yourself. And believe me, God go hold you. Inshallah, God go hold you.
So
because
that can be quick.
Yes, go ahead.
So now that you don't say dishonesty, they inside this particular lower level election, by any means, una go get for contest this election. I mean, contest, una go get for stand up and say no, we not agree to the results and we don't come out.
There is a procedure, a legal procedure, which now it is on progress now. You see, the thing is, we cannot leave things unchallenged that are not right. We have to tell everything that's wrong is not right. Don't try to say, hey, because now APC, one election, let's do the wrong thing. No, it's not right. We are going to stand up for our rights, let me tell you. Me, I'm not going to stop anybody for vote for what I want to vote for. But get access to vote when they have right to vote. So we'll stand up against them.
So we mean say, even at the end of this one, because in the first place, when I know the repercussion of contesting against the end of the results there.
Listen, this is the problem with you. You say get problem. You say when we get problem. What's
yes,
the repercussion?
Because this is not the question where plenty people they ask. So I want to stand na the gap.
Okay, this is what they say when they want to be dishonest.
Okay.
Why did you be dishonest in the first place? Now you say a time no day, so let us take another now. It's wrong. It's not going to be right by you accepting the wrong because you get time no day. Why you be dishonest in the first place? You say go vote. Go vote. Not go begin motivating people them. Give them a list for say. That is why. And let me tell you, we are all not strangers necessarily. No. People go around telling people that, hey, look at the Koroma list. I need to vote for her. It is wrong. It's sinful. That man is like McKinney. You go to the McKinney, nice enemy. For countries they put a wire so. I'm saying the brutal truth here. That is wrong. That's thievery. When you do that one.
I still ask you the same question. You still aware say enough time not they now in a favor?
What in a time? You know what in a time?
For the election, enough time not there for you in a favor?
No, that's not my question. You know what is time? Time, the relevance of the situation and occasion, and a time. Not to what you visit a period and a time. If we don't waste to time, let's do the right thing. And guess what?
When I go there and this stay, Marabio win una clean.
No, not possible, my brother. Stop saying that. We not depend this so. I been tell you like this. This not say. Earlier I tell you say. No man the bottle. Once we say Flagbearer, I don't know.
If una depend this bottle say next year, say January, February, March, una depend. Imagine
why
for all
would
this small election, lower level election, how many months will take?
We not go there Panam. Say January, February. How much days they make lower level election? How much days? You know how much days? Huh? Now only one day they conduct all elections. So if they be honest to the conduct elections, we don't forget about lower level elections. So it's just one day. And after that one day, we don't get holiday now. Christmas, New Year don't come now. Till the second. And if we do honest, let's say election day, if we say they do for conduct that one day is enough. Once we are serious and honest, we don't have to reverse ourselves back.
All right.
And you know what? May I get for be honest too? I want to be brutally honest here.
Okay.
Them all they oppose Konteh. They're bad person. But this election, believe me, is correct. Because he wanted to make sure have crystal clear, free and fair elections. And that's what he stood for. As bad as he may have been before, this particular one, kudos to him. I'm telling you.
Right.
Because me, what I know say are popular. I know there's a big campaign, I know politics. I want them to vote. Let them vote publicly, but I will see what they win. But say me, I win, not in a case. So put your box back. The man say, that means say, if that ball bad say you get well past the big vulture, then they put drum, they squeeze the Uda get blood passing pumping. So if you say you get popularity passing pumping, no go gopane, no freedom, no gopane, no criminal. Put the box and vote. When you win, what they be you?
Honorable, let's just add police before I bring Madam Fatima back in. The process, you feel say dishonest. But what make me talk about the time, because according to the APC constitution, he said we don't register people, you for publish a list for 21 days. But because of, obviously, that has not happened, has it?
Yeah, okay, listen. This is now a court order. Not to the constitution again, a court order. The court order has given time for do that. We don't do it. Superman, if we go strictly according to the court order, we don't get no problem. No problem, we don't get problem. Even if we make open register, we don't get problem. But what people do, people then go pay in a bank for come vote. They say pay, then go pay for come register and bill them. Number one. Number two, they go out banks with the send for votes. How can you do that? That man don't go pay him money in the bank for the party. He send for votes. Now, in law, then get what they call actus non facit rem nicer. The guilty acts have a guilty mind. For the fact they don't pay, means they want to be member of the party. Why deprive you?
But honorable, just paying on you, just go pay in a bank no more. Does that qualify you as a member? If you get a community, then me say okay, you say for pay 10,000, but the process not the only 10,000 you may get for come, you can register. They are
thank you. But without the rest are you. The rest are you. So the person rest are dishonest. You know, get opposition for register. Now I talk about where you come, you say wrong cross. Where you come, you say you can where you come, you say you can't tomorrow. That's all delay in tactics for the story people. Now the people want vote. You don't see the first around. People then get sleep. They want vote. They don't vote. And get before that now. Then be done, and ITC be done and say anybody who gets sleep for vote, why they renege? The same ITC press say announce say once you get membership card, you get register, you get bank slip, you vote. Later on, in less than 24 hours, then change. Because people don't come out boom for go vote. Why? This is the question.
Yes, thank you very much, Honorable Alhaji Kemoh Sesay with me today. And Fambulem, this particular program with a partner with Riyadh. Plenty people them all about now the world they watch this program. Very interesting, very amazing conversation really happen also this discussion. And again, we wait for Dr. Alimamy Petito Koroma for joining anytime soon. If you don't come, he tell you say they join anytime soon. So hopefully we come go post some of them questions about the honorable has been steadfast. It's amazing his response, the way he articulates the point, and it's really remarkable. And I must commend the idea behind our water business. It just looks so fantastic. I wonder why it not be happened before. Going forward, Honorable, before I bring up Madam Fatima, this situation of the APC with this election, what if it's not the way forward now? Because I mean, say, you know, happy with the current system, and I will say a press release where people actually say they don't suspend all team force looking at some of these petitions, so on and so forth. So what if he say, because what will happen next? What is your anticipation of what will happen next going forward?
will correct the wrongs. They will move forward. And let me tell you something. If we will correct all that in one day, the next day we'll do constituency elections. The other day we'll do district election. They do go fast. Because now court order, that rule was set 21 days, not to him, because not to the court order we deal with now. If and only if we believe in Allah and pray for be honest to ourselves, we can do this quickly. But what if you to say, Papa, again with me, if not to support men, no, we'll go object them, that's the problem. If me wants support men for be a chairman or president or flag bearer, believe in me, I work for them, I campaign for them. I know we stop people. It's not God knows I said bad. Once to do the right thing, correct the wrongs, we move on. I anticipate say after tomorrow, they will give me a way forward of the lower level elections and then constituency elections. It's not lost. Like I tell you in the beginning, it don't say APC not vote to. And people don't use for lot and lost by voting. Some of you don't use standing for lost and win. So they just the camp and the party, not anybody party. They know when they contest by the party, they first thing is. So they visit the out power business by the party. We don't take power now. APC not to power. APC now.
Okay, thank you very much, Honorable. Before I revert to Bola Shengbe and Fatima there, because I want to pose the other next topic by the question again. Where the don't move the conversation.
I want to left this topic now, but if not, I want to ask and first one question. What's your relationship with the other, flag bearer aspirants then?
I have a very close relationship with all of them. And let me tell you, as we speak, would have been called Big Six, not so. Now we are 10 in number.
Oui?
They call Big Six.
Oh, they call
okay. Let me say Kemoh Sesay, Petito, Richard, Kelfala, Palo, Kaloko, and Big Six. And then players then get a synchronized mind for say, we want the level playing field only, and that no violence, no cause. That's the idea.
So, but
and
not to say right now, the Big Six?
Waiting?
Not you said them they call Big Six. Una not to Big Six?
Yes. Not to put, at the time what they say, not to give yourself the name. Now, I started give that name. And now, we get people plus with 6 now, plus AUK, Tonkla, Madi, we all dinner together. We meet every other day, every other week.
So now we now accept the Big Six name. And then they walk into that.
Yeah, well, coincidentally there was 6 last.
So I put this thing to you now. A lot of people been see una as problem for the party. You agree to that?
Okay. That is very, very wrong. I know people don't worry. They be the cause matter, we not ever event because we know say Almighty Allah knows say they are lying. How can I fight a political party who will be president? How can I fight people who want to vote for me? That's what they do. When they don't become lazy, they're able to do the work, they go like say, they don't campaign the party, they don't campaign the Koroma. How can you do that? Now let them be a lie. All we are saying is that the advocate for will get level play in field, fair game. We don't want against election.
You ask me a question. Where I ask you question, you ask me question back. But I ask you this question again. Now the Big Six. According to waiting me on the air, you see, we had, for example, in yesterday all side, they listen to anybody. So if we get opportunity for ask you the question, we put them to you directly. According to what we understand, please correct me if I'm wrong, okay? And then other people go learn from this. Then say the Big Six, now the engineer being Alfred Peter Konteh. And Alfred Peter Konteh, now the engineer, yes, please, now question I they ask you. And then Alfred Peter Konteh, now the engineer for Dr. How they call it, Alhaji Chief Samuel Samsumana. Now Chief Samuel Samsumana don't come, una don't engineer for like come, but now una all man get interest now, and now all man they think of how it will become flag bearer of the party. So tell me about this thing. How true this be?
I'm happy you say I'm going to do it.
Yes.
Now, let me tell you about Peter Konteh first and Big Six. He never wanted to talk to us. Peter Konteh, we don't call him for talk to him. He talk to right side, he talk to me. He don't really talk to himself. With the Big Six. The only time we meet Peter Konteh, now the peace facilitators then call me to and call me. That's what they go expect to say, we are very fair and genuine. Begin to talk to me. And coming to some manner, I have to be general and specific. Generally, the person they like you. We all now Big Six believe they will qualify by as manner self. And listen to this properly. Get the facts now from the facts.
Okay.
This is the facts. Now me, Honorable Alhaji Kemoh Sesay, move emotion and knack. That's why advise committee party. Follow, accept back. Sam Sumana. Why? Because me, as a person, I find out say there are some evidence to make against her. Now lie pana. If people then confess and lie, if me I got fair in person, I say, hey Allah, if this man is lie pana would reb him, why would they allow that day outside? The man can't report again. They will know what to do. I go to Alhaji Koroma, I say, Pa, this one they drive today. The like Panama is there now. He say, what for? I say, Pa, let me state and back. Let me take about the party because me no want to get seen at this thing also. Then let me say like I be president too. No. What for no, not for like I be president. So I move the motion, Petito second the motion, we campaign for the motion, we win then take him. As then take us so where he come, he say our president say, oh man, go to the propose. And you know what's like that thing there? You don't carry party, but you don't even carry party itself. Until NDC where they accept him. Me don't tell her, me and not talk one on one, I tell her, see my brother, you are not a APC member yet. And I tell her back in my face, say, hey, you cannot be APC member, first of all, and be Flagbearer. They cannot take you the APC party until the first day of National Delegate Conference. No, say today at the conference. We don't say, okay, we'll take up. That's it, now it will become day one. Then what you go do first, you go buy the form first. We go buy the form, you fill up, you apply, you pay money, then they vet you. Now, if they vet you, say not qualify, not qualify. So therefore, wait till the time comes. So not a big civilian and come, now let it like you. And big civilian will put up, now let it like you. And the man is now entering the APC party. So they go and lie, foolish, stupid laws them. The law is that he cannot be APC member until the NDC confirm him. You understand it? And when it's confirmed, he has to have 5 consecutive years before he apply for a Flagbearer. He cannot have it. These are the facts. This is the law. This is the truth. You know, this is the hard fact. You see, in Quran, they say, Kulul hakul, wala ukana muran. I don't care how the true bitter, now for talk, now it save you. And this is the truth. So if person can tell you, say, Mr. Konteh collaborate with Big Six, the person that black, hey, Mr. Konteh feature yourself. Who feature you? Without that, what you do, he don't reply you. He tells you, you don't get time for talk to me. Wallahi, can you imagine? The big man them, right? We all sign, we 6 sign. We say, brah, what did happen? A particular like I want to talk to you. Then they will say, I don't have time for you now. I'm busy with the party. Can you imagine? But we're not vexed. We're not vexed too because we're questions clear. So if person can tell you, say, we're not the engineer, Peter Konteh. It's not only a black lie, it's a wicked lie. That's what you do. Go and talk to Peter Konteh about this. Ask him. If we get me, I think I don't see him 3 times from a cancer alone. All that meeting, the third one I'm meeting to me, advising him. So these are fabrications for painful and bad image. But we know they worry. We never reply. Don't people reply. We know they please matter man. And they please nobody. Now Allah they please. And Allah no say, now Allah they lie. So let's move on, please. That theory is wrong.
Okay. Thank you very much, Alhaji Kemoh Sesay. And I believe Sheikh don't get the facts loud and clear. And all the people that don't hear loud and clear, the honorable don't say, even if they accept Sam Sumana into the party, Sam Sumana cannot qualify to be a presidential candidate. Now that you mean, honorable?
That's what I mean. By law.
So it cannot qualify.
He cannot qualify with this APC 2021 constitution, not qualify. You see, let me make a little bit clear. That man and my brother, will not forget my brother. And me, we get no problem. Like I told you with the call, so the talk. In fact, last whole meeting, I also call meeting. But let me say the truth. The truth is this. You cannot disqualify yourself by the constitution of the party. The party, not to salon constitution disqualify them. Now APC party constitution disqualify them. Now let's assume this. Let's say APC party, they all don't get sense. They say it can be Flagbearer. One idiot in the SAP who already received the APC party, get card, they go object and say, this man will put in so you not qualified by their own constitution. That alone don't disqualify them. Is that what you want for the APC party? That's the truth. You may be bitter, but that's the truth. So it's the APC constitution who disqualify them. So you know ever qualify, but even maybe look, maybe sometime even 2028. Because let's say if they are beaten 2023. Now we don't get presidents. That president go for 5 years. Come on. How can he be qualified? They say 5 consecutive years. What do you understand by that? Otherwise,
what's the message we will get from people who they see people they say the on no account personal acceptance for let be a candidate. What's that message? What you go tell them?
Well, people don't blame them all. Now what they tell them? That them people who are Sabana and brother in big one in Farid and they lie on them. They tell them it's true. And me, I don't say that I move the motion for let carry the party because of God in fairness, for fear of God. Now, the one with them, they are so selfish. They have some idiots among them who say, if you don't take some money, it's a selection. How can you say that? If you elect as man, I tell you the truth, your man, come, do your work, prove the metal. You're young man. You young, do it better. Well, that is God map for you better.
Wetin e go for mean if at the end of the day we see Sam Sumana they move again away from the APC and move to another party?
Well, me not expect him to do that, Andy. But if he does that, I'll consider him the most idiotic politician. He will not do that because I go come on the APC party now. You go to that party again. You don't talk twice, you know, I didn't burn you. That means you don't say one of your words. Me the advice him. I don't think he will think about himself. I don't think he'll think about it. Because I don't want to tell me, Kemoh Sesay, I am in the party forever, I no come on again. So I don't think he's entertaining that one. But you know what? People out there who not get stand on their own leg, then they're above to the misleader.
Okay,
but me in party.
I don't ask you about Sam Sumana. I will ask you again and about another candidate where a lot of people actually talk about. What's in your relationship with Samura?
Me and me 2 weeks ago. We talk. Let me tell you. Me, na Muslim. I don't make enemies. I don't have enemies. I don't care what you do for me. I don't care what you do me.
What does this mean?
This means I don't care what you do me. I don't care how hurt me. Now God angry first of all.
He did not hurt you?
I say person hurt me.
Okay.
Okay. I'm glad for this question you asked me. You know why I'm glad for him? Me now, one man from Africa 1996. Philip Bravo hurt me. Philip, I'm glad for this question. God thank you. Philip, I got 1996 now. He write in paper say me. Kemoh Sesay give people left Benin in America now gas salon. You know it's about so. The wife was married legally. He born for me Pekin. And he call the Pekin name Jamal. The second boy Pekin. He said that people left give Bele. That man said me, why Miss Sam? They are 12 for us. So I say he said, but so no sabi myself. Be the life I say me give people Bele. Now me where we talk about so. Now me Pekin and so look about that man make a publish me Pekin birth certificate. Number 2, that man they whether cooking get scam. He lie for me right say he see me a lunge, he see me all came back. Hey, this man. You go tell your brother. The brother they are alive.
You did talk about Philip Neville right now. I will talk about Samura Kamara.
No. Now Philip Neville talk about so.
Yes, but we want to talk about Samura
Kamara. I can't wait for me. I want to tell you.
We want to talk about Samura Kamara.
I can't 1 second. Listen to me, please. I want to tell something I ask you. Because of what you do me, I'm glad the way that I grew gruesomely. Being a Muslim. I don't like pussy. I'm not glad for that.
But if you're not Muslim and God is pussy, you go happy with somebody die that way.
Listen to me. Listen to me, Pierre. Listen to me, please. I answer you. I tell you, say, being a person, I'm not glad for person dead. Mighty Allah say, Kala mauti laisa kafit. All they die. Sorry for people who die. But guess what? This man has to die one. You know regret a move. Why me body can miss me now? I know go and bury him and I put penny day because I know they blackmail me. He lied for me, and I pray to God to God punish him. Well, if you die black at that day, I go say, "Body, I die so." I don't talk so. Now God, he walk around it. Now, see what you talk about Samura Kamara.
No wait. Now you don't open something. I ask you something. In the beginning of this program, you tell me say you go able for unite the country, and you not go allow anybody for revenge or for go back at somebody else. But talking about Philip this way, you really sure say you able for unite the country?
Believe you me, not to me kill Philip.
Yeah,
I never kill.
But because
I never revenge. I had the opportunity. I not do one. Now God, now he kill him. Now God know why he kill him. The way he kill him. So Mr. Sebe, I am not revenging. I am just saying, me not so hypocrite. When the man come meet me, I say no, I not get money for contributory. You know, I tell him the story. And for grabs, hey, look, na lie. I don't have a lie. Okay. It's the truth. It's true.
I get you.
I am not happy with it, but I don't go fed for him.
Okay.
I don't revenge when I fed for him. So me, I think from the beginning say, I believe God is fed for all man. Not I believe in.
Okay, let's go now to Samuel.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I've been asking the question already. Wait, how will they work? How?
As you speak, men they talk. I tell you, say in about 2-3 weeks ago, they all meet. They go whole meeting. Whole meeting, they talk. Whole lengthy meeting about the way forward. And these are the issues we talked about. We talked about working together as Ephesians, as a team. Let would win. Let us support them. That's what we talked about. You know. And the point is, me, I don't let see me enemy. I don't allow yourself. When they be my enemy, because me know they keep enmity. So now me approach them. Now we go talk. We don't talk. That's everything I pull. So we are not enemies. But I can tell you something. People are making enemies out of nothing. They might know the cost so if they miss something, I put them behind the back. But I will tell you, encourage them. Me, I know one day allow us for cost for me. I know allow them. I tell them publicly say, anybody who cost person, now you cost for yourself. Now can I get that from you?
Okay.
So I expect man for do them. So about Samura Kamara, we are not enemies. And I can assure you, at the beat at the ballot box. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think say very soon we'll bring Madam Fatima back. I want to tell you more say hundreds and hundreds of people they watch this interview. Plenty people. Now the yard now we on platform now YouTube all about. I believe say all about are the one they watch this interview, and it's been really fascinating. Very good response. But before you back, now open another new topic. I want to say, why should the people?
No, let me give back. You don't pass one now.
We can't let you, but this one very important.
Go ahead.
Yes. Why should the people of Sierra Leone vote for the APC party come 2023, other than voting for other parties? Why you go ask the people them, or why you feel say the people them na salon for vote for the APC party come 2023 for men to take over the reins of governance other than the incumbent or other party?
Now you talk Superman. I'm your uncle and right now.
Anyway, it looks like you enjoy the conversation also.
You know,
but let me tell you what. I don't tell you say, I enjoy interesting. I don't tell you I say, not ask me what I get for do, ask me what I don't do. Same thing here. You know what APC has done before they get now. All the development in this country before, now APC. Even now, they never lie, say, they will make that road day. They lie. They can't construct anything. They do theory and paperwork. APC they implement. And me know say APC can have power. Once there is unity, we will continue progress so and it's going to stop. That moment they come back, we get the home in a salon, people then go gladdy, job then go boku, peace go there, friendship go there. That is why they must vote for APC.
So you have to come inside quickly. You say the mama go come back?
They come back.
Okay. So now let's look at this thing. Let's look at practical thing. Sometimes we get to look at waiting at the priority, waiting we need. Now we already don't see anyhow it be. This government don't get another terminal. Yeah? Where yes please, another terminal.
Right.
This government already complete another terminal. We mean say we get for begin look now, how much plane they can almost flights they can inside the country per week, per month, per year. Before we begin invest on the canteen a day. So now if we don't get down there and we need to get 20 plane or flights where they come per week or per month, you think so we still need another airport?
Okay. Let me answer you first of all. These people are faking. Now they go with time, I don't consider a salute. Now mediocre thing and they mediocre thing. Now fake. And let me come to mama business. Mama, not for salute. Mama, now a hub. Look at the project. Now, they build for make a hub for West Africa. Freetown is closest to Europe than any other country in Africa. You know that, eh? From Freetown to Europe is 4 hours. It close past all other countries in West Africa. That is why China will make us a hub. So all West Africa hub country, the hub na salon. Meaning all the cargo, all the exchange, all the change of flights na Freetown. Which you cannot change 4 hours in Europe. That's the idea. People don't understand. Mama is not for Freetown, not for Sierra Leone. It's for West Africa. Because Salon is located geographically in an advantageous situation. If you come to Salon for going to Europe, like I told you, now 4 hours, my brother. Therefore, any hub worker na Salon, they make business involuntarily. Why we say charge man make that money then also? We don't get that money though. They don't say if they make that airport today, then they get the West African hub from Asia now to West Africa.
Yeah,
to
learn from you today. Learn from you. You say 4 hours if you make the Mama airport and then plane the left day. 4 hours for
no, I say Salon to Europe is 4 hours distance.
So what's in the wrong if the same flight left from Lunge? Or why we not still get that kind of update from Lunge?
Thank you. Now you see Lunge where you can't run day for come free to take water not to so.
Okay, yeah.
It is insurance heavy. Remember that job? Don't forget I was a minister of transport.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. When them play them come on and Togo for come play Salon, they don't come from Togo to Salon on land, find one. That helicopter will take from Lunge to Freetown and kill the whole.
Yes.
Thank you. Now, also because of the water, you come on a plane, you go take a ferry or speedboat, or risky, drown the day. That is why you can make the hub there. When you come to Mama, then you go through water again. From Mama, now you take taxi, you go pop. From Mama, you go on a plane, you go. You understand? That's the geographical advantage of Mama to Lunge. Lunge can be a cargo port. If you know what I mean. Where, transportation is this.
Yes,
you get Lunge, right? You understand, eh? It can be an air cargo ports, not so for plane for mortal man.
Yes.
So like say the shipment, transshipment there.
Then like the DHL and cargo and all, yeah.
Thank you. God bless you. Then go there. Now Mama become for passengers, then for transshipment and the hub for all West Africa and Asia. Because we are closer to Europe than West Africa and Asia together. You understand? But these people don't say they don't say that is the idea, but they don't say we're gonna look at they will chap money. These guys are thieves. I'm telling you. That's why they do what they're doing. That time they talk about so now fake it. Me don't go there as a minister of transport, no the aviation. I just say I see what this is a joke and a joke now. We are wasting money. Now Turkish then they come in for terminal. Turkey now. But please give me a break.
All right.
Okay. Let's talk seriousness.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Superman, you will be asking a question. Sorry that I come in at the middle.
Yes, thank you very much. And again, family, all the journalist platform, now follow the platform here. Please, now just hit that follow button. So anytime we get program, we will get notification automatically. It's very important because we get big program. So we get one of the outstanding, we must say, APC Flagbearer aspirant, Honorable Alhaji Kemoh Sesay. We don't articulate something. We don't learn plenty things in them. You know, sometimes they can get so many information. Now social media, we not can really know the actual facts. And that made them platform here, they collaborate with Weird. And as I tell the Honorable, so now Weird, I see hundreds and hundreds of people they watch this program.
Yes, if not because of the breaks, for don't get more.
Yes, it's so unbelievable the amount of people they watch now. I believe that today, plenty of people may get confused, but the Honorable don't help for clarify them. But Honorable, again, will be asked why they vote for APC other than SLPP or other party. You get to the example we want show why they vote for APC, other team name we want show before we bring Madam Khalid, Madam Fatima, are you with us?
Yes,
now,
I am right here. Can I ask a question, please?
Superman, let me answer your question.
Okay. Hold on. Now you're from Honorable quick, you come back.
Okay.
Superman.
Yes, sir.
Answering your question. APC na Kumbra party. APC and the party put APC salute together. Now, I know you go far. I always say, I don't talk about future, I talk about the history. What you don't do. And as Koroma was president, when he became president, you know, say, first thing is, he involved SLPP known people into APC cabinet. He make them. Why? Because he believed that will unite the country. That's why we feel. We are not blaming him. He bring people that want to maintain and then call SLPP into APC governance. Assuming, thinking that time, say, all don't come together, we forget about tribalism, forget about regionalism, we work together. He did not, well, that's why you say, now APC go unite this country, no more. And then, besides that example, APC don't come for an exclusive rule. Tell me whether they put in a prison, political prisoner. No, they. But me talk to them, lock me up in a Panema rule for saying the truth. Father Konteh was jail, you know. So APC no go do it. We not go do it. Like I tell them what you know say, we're not going to be retributive, we're not going to reprise that, not going to revenge. But we now, when they come, I was going to lock, I was going to jail, I was going to kill. For rubbish, one country, like same people them. Intermarriage then day, intelligence day. Why you don't catch them day? God go punish you. And believe in me, then why all my guilty of them crime then day, human rights crime, human abuse them. Allah go punish them because I punish them past.
You know, Fatima, I want to ask you a question, but the question I will put to you quickly. You know, Marabi will say the worst SLPP government, a better past the best APC government. What do you make up of this?
Well, you tell me now. Me, I want you for party.
No, me not ask.
You don't make it. Not to say funny, because me when I talk to, I don't go through the governance of SLPP. Through.
All right, so things say the internet don't hold on the force.
Yes.
The internet don't hold on. All right, you watch, you know, Salon TV Live. By the way, if you follow me right now, we had YouTube and Facebook, please. I want to tell you, say most of them debates can happen again on Salon TV Live. So please follow them. Salon TV Live 1 on Facebook. You follow them and please always they see waiting they happen. So if you follow them and turn on the notification, you will always see when they come up with different programs them. So of course you get for join them. And of course, if you join me right now on Facebook or YouTube, and this is the first time one for appeal to you for let you please subscribe again to the channel. Now you know YouTube, because we talk about 62,900 and 34 family members there where we get on YouTube, and then on Facebook over 33,000. So please, we ask you, we lovely family members them support Salon TV Live 1 for make themselves go able for reach to the peak where they go able for the pass the information where you actually need for the get. We still get the honorable, we don't still come inside. Fatima, I want to ask a question.
You know what you like?
Madam Fatima.
Do you have this inside? I want to apply for be Petito Koroma. I like you.
Well, I think
I want you for Paddy. I don't want to sabi him. I don't want to sabi you, but yeah, I want you for Paddy. I like person to put a drill into the truth. I like that. So be my friend after this, yeah.
Okay, thank you. So Fatima, can you say please?
Go ahead.
Yeah, my president, I just want to ask to all, you know, the flag bearers, not just you, to each and everyone, and not just the flag bearer, but everyone that is contesting, you know, or for something. Why do some people wait, you know, till the time for the election and they start campaigning? And which is not right. That means they're using people. And this, we want to disabolish this totally. We live in the 21st century. When you want something, you should be begging for that. You don't just wait, you know, till the time is right. No, we don't do that. We do not do that. And Superman, please, like they said in Salon, let me land, please. Thank you.
Yes, but we are expecting a question. Is that a question or a statement?
Well, no, basically, I see the angle where Fatima come from, and I think I buy you idea. You know, we get for begin see the seriousness in anybody so far when it comes to addressing issues to the public. For example, if we get for Sidom Naya and they talk about things them, and then look, for example, Honorable Deya, they don't spend a lot of time for let it talk to the people them. In as much as you get different feelings them about time right now in the comment section, but it's still important that it talk to people. So we expect to get more people for come and talk to the people. If only you want to lead the country.
That is, I'm talking, you know, I'm pleading to each and every one of our Salon people there. We family. When I not vote for anybody that you don't know the person before, the person not come to you until later for this election. It's not right. That means they're using you because we are all interconnected. If you want to vote, if you want something from your children, you have to talk to them. You don't just go right there and do it. No, you don't wait till the time is right. No. We don't do that anymore. And
I go get what you say so, Fatima. You know, for people where they watch right now, it's very clear. It don't take when they allow politicians for just come because of you famble, because of go the same school, they speak the same language. You just vote for them like that. And we did against them kind thing and then now you need for know what you they vote for. Not all because now you famble. Vote because you want to see a change. And how you know about the change? Listen to person. By the way, how person they talk to you, you know whether a honest or dishonest. So we get for be very much decisive in this election and not get to allow anything. We already don't see what's in the happen at the country, and you need positive change, not to the kind of change where we already they see now. Because now we need to ask questions to politicians then. Like I want to say, honorable, you know, me, I like to talk to anybody, ask anybody question. But the truth now, I'm not sure I get party right now.
You don't get party?
No.
I want to give you party.
Well, I'm not sure one party right now. I want for see waiting there past 2023.
The party. The party they give, don't tell the party they give. Belong to the Sierra Leone party for Salon, in the sense that you interest now, would you convince say this is sincere and genuine and mean what the Lugan country? Now for support.
All right.
No support. I'm happy say no get party. So now be very responsive, very, very active, very check on people personally, privately, publicly, and see by the records they don't get what they don't do today and what they do right now. Support.
So if you tell me that one, the last start with you right away.
Okay. Go ahead.
You can pay people for vote.
Pay?
Yes.
Subhanallah.
You can give money to people for capture vote.
Well, let me tell you something. I don't bribe person to vote for me election day. I don't do that. I have to be honest with you. But I have convinced people more than I've done that before.
You know why I asked this question? In 2017-18, this video still live, and it is still live with me, and it in my archive. Of you with a pile of money the shape to different sections them, as we go down to election. And we get for see then thing they happen with this government again. So that is why I asked you that question.
Okay, let me tell you about that money. All money na me Anna put lock or distribute to all the constituencies for give them money for go campaign, for go pay for transportation, feeding and everything. I'm been in charge of local district. And that was my ad money. I get in district that 10 we talk about. So 10 million for go na the constituency. For example, constituency 070. The people then come, the candidates come, the council of candidates then come as a group. Okay, I say when I have 10 million, go and hire bikes, access everybody. Una cook for the meetings them. That's why I give money. The other one was about registration. We give them the same thing by districts, by constituencies, to go and help people come out and register. Use trucks, use bikes, use bikes. Salon outside like America or England, we say all man they put on computer. So for can vote, some people say I host. But me I know work myself. I know do them. If you don't get government, they can't vote. That's the fact. That's hard fact. Because we not get infrastructure enough for that. So the money we talk about, so not to bribe. Not to money at people for go vote, but I facilitate the program for go vote. Because if you not give them time for can vote, then they come out. Especially some of the people them. I buy a couple of Kora. I know from great.
So
then they can vote.
We not go begin for embark on telling the people, say this now you right and now this you go benefit rather than we facilitate their own self fees.
That one will happen in the future, not yesterday, not today. Because we tell them that say this now you right. But believe you me, Pierre. Them people them who are roasted. If they can't vote in the limba corner.
All right.
Believe
I hand over you again to Superman.
They come. He go tell you say it's tired.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think and it's good again that the honorable clarified that. I think that is very important. So when we see picture or see video, we can misconstrued what they mean. Because basically, like where the honorable they talk more, some people and they're more like the provinces, they miles away from any polling center day. The political party can facilitate means for every people to get transportation.
Of course,
more like
of
old
course.
People don't know well. You're not going to expect them to go walk a 4-5 mile, 10 miles for go and for saying they go vote when not go get out with it. I think that is understandable. And again, so we all keep all politicians accountable. We can ask so many questions, but we got to be fair when something like that can happen. We not say they happen now we country, and it will happen. Like when the honorable say, we'll reach a time if we country don't advance. That will not be necessary because maybe we will get many mechanisms. We will make it so easy for everybody for able to access a polling center and all of them here. So people will understand their civil responsibility and make sure say this simple. But again, going forward, honorable.
The example of my own village, now Gizu, Rosent, now the village and they go over almost 100 people a day. The polling station at Limba Corner, about 1.5 mile or half mile to Rosent, and they go vote. Now, my uncle, follow me to say, what did he blind? How that man go work and go and go vote for the for come? Sometimes you have vehicle, so you give money to the candidates because now they defend for themselves. For go for people for come for come vote. That's what we do. Or register. That's the hard fact. That's the truth.
Okay, thank you very much. Before I
please, I want to say something. And Honorable, I just want to give you this word that you can take, and I'm speaking to the whole nation here, and I want to plead to them. I will stand firm on that. That if you don't know people, so they were not there for you before, and look what we're going now through. People are dying every day, and I know. I have like 20 or 30 calls, and I talk to you. Sometimes you help me. I talk, to most of these people, and I, give them my own view about stuff. So if you're not there, I know, Mada is not. I've always said I'm not going to call him president because, president is a different title. It means a lot to me. So, but if people are not there for you before. And, we're all interconnected. When your child is sick, they don't want to know unless now, when because they want you, they want to use you. So we should not vote for them. We should never vote for them. Do not vote for some person that you don't believe in. And when they want to use you, if they give you money, use it. Because now we live in the 21st century. We want to know what you have been doing. What have you been doing? When that person is sick, did you visit them? We are brother's keeper. And we are all the way far away, million miles away. But I still go into people's home. If you ask me, the people in Pujang, in Port Loko, in Kenema, in this, I know people there. Do you know them? You yourself that want to vote. We should know our people. We should know our people. It's not just for elections stuff, but we should know our people, not just now. So that's what we are going to do. And I will campaign against that. As long as God give me life, I will campaign against that. Each and every one that, people, we don't know them, do not vote for them. It does not matter. People are in prison. We don't talk on their behalf. People are in jail. They're getting killed. We don't talk on their behalf. Look at how many people are in the streets. The girls, the children, the moms, they're there. I am a mom. I don't want to see anything like that happen. First and foremost, I have 2 kids. If somebody wants to attack them, you will kill me before that. That's why, I get involved in this activism. I am fighting for them. I will rather die than see our people, suffer. And now they're suffering. You know how many calls and stuff they've sent to me and stuff? Like I always tell Superman, I will be a politician that will never lie. Because if you can do not lie. Because time will tell. It's going to show up. People are dying. You never.
You know what?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Madam Fatima. That's a contribution from Madam Fatima. It's not referring to the honorable that we are intervening. It's just making a general observation in terms of what she thinks about politics and all, and so on and so forth. And I think
that's very, very fair enough. She's a human rights activist. She is advocating for the people's president, and that is me here sitting before you.
Well, okay, then thank you very much, Honorable. But again, I was thinking it was just a general statement. But anyway, that is fine. But Honorable, moving forward, we'll take for a wrap up now because you don't know it will not keep it too long anymore.
So, and Superman, I want to ask something. We don't ask a lot of questions, but I don't know if Honorable want for talk with the people where they engage with right now. I don't know if you get interest in that. If not just 5 minutes, we take few, then just ask them question rather than we own just question.
Can you please come again?
I say, we don't ask you a lot of questions, but the one the way they watch you, when at them you come here for, we will let they ask you few questions them. If not 5 minutes, that's not a problem.
I'm happy, yeah, no problem.
Okay,
Supermed.
go ahead. Well, until they come up on the phone line, yes, go ahead. Go tap one.
You can ask them while we open the line. We can alert them. You can still ask them. So
yes.
Open the phone line now, but you can still ask them.
The elections that they come, 2023, the general elections. Now, I will not say a set of lawyers them don't take the PR system issue in a court. We not say the European Union be bring a report without some of the key institutions them, including the ECSL itself. And many Sierra Leoneans are kind of worried about these upcoming general elections in 2023. What are your assessments? How you see all of those things having to play out with this PAC system? We don't know if it's a PAC system or not a PAC system, and all of these things hanging around this election going forward. What are your general assessments? How you see them, sir?
First of all, that's why they bring PAC system because they are criminals. They are dishonest people. We don't have PAC system in our laws. Section 38 then tell about elections. You only count PAC system when the condition avail itself like what be having for Pakaba in term. But they're not able to win election free and fair. And I mean, they count all them Kukudi Mugi a day. They are just criminals. The whole count ECSL no say it's not legal for him to do that. They are finding ways to do it. They don't have a correct way to do it. They are power pass. What do you expect? But let me tell you something. Allah, if you say them bring RP system, QP system, it's not going to work. Now, they lie. They don't say not to correct it for do. Me no say they no say. It's illegal to do PR system. But that's who they are. These people came, they forced themselves to remove member of parliament to get the speaker. But now God grew, they kill people there unnecessarily. Now God grew, they want to bring PR system, now God go agree. If you not agree, not agree. They are just dishonest people. They no say it's illegal to do that. Section 38A is an amendment to the constitution because there was a problem. There was war in this country. There were no constituencies in this country. But now, as we speak, there is no war. there are constituencies, everything is correct. The census not expire it, the minute they come. They are just being dishonest, but that's who they are. Let me tell you, say, when we win there, we correct the shit and the right thing for do.
Yeah,
Question come for you.
Honorable, can I comment, please? Yeah. Honorable, when you said there is no war, when people are hungry, that's war. When there is no peace, that's war. Because I cannot sleep.
No, it's a context. It's a context.
That's not war. That is social oppression by the government. War,
war basically the unrest. When unrest day, then of course they will get for think of the PR. But now we get peace.
There is no unrest, Fatima. What is happening now is the government suppressing the people, starving the people of their rights. That's different from when people raise arms.
Yeah, I'm not. You know, war is different. You know, you can use war in different concepts. The war, it's different. When you challenge people not to do their rights, you hold their rights. That is war because you asking for trouble.
No, that is human rights abuse. That is human rights abuse, abusing their rights.
When you go into that,
Madam Fatima, I think we'll have to agree to disagree on this one. I think I
get question.
Yes, go ahead with question, please.
I get question where people ask Naya. And the one for no, what's you take on one person, but me go add another one. What's you take on Alpha Khan? This person they ask. Then me go ask, I go add another person. What's you take again on Victor Fo?
Okay. Let me tell you, interestingly, Alpha Khan is my nephew.
Yes.
My sister, he born in cousin, first cousin. Alpha Khan is a person of his own. He has his own character. I will not be a party into assassinating him publicly, but I can tell you, it disappoints me. I never knew he's going to be what he is today. I never expected that. I thought he was going to be in the APC and criticize and condemn APC within the APC. What he has done to me is unacceptable. But that is him.
But so in giving service to the country.
Now, okay, look, there is nothing wrong for serve the country, but serve the country diligently and honestly. But if you serve the country because you want because of the selfish needs or he wants, you're not serving the country. You are serving the selfish ends.
Okay, what about Victor Fo?
Victor Fo is the same thing like Alpha Khan. Me, for him, I don't have a problem with him going to SLPPO. Maybe that's where he belongs. But what I have a problem with is that going there and condemning the APC, condemning President Koroma, condemning the police with the president. That's all I have for him.
Okay. So I think that
they are very similar.
That don't answer the question then, except if Supermed get question.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, I think
so. If that be the case, let me start for go on the line and take some more questions. Now open a go yeri, but first I want to know if you the this caller. Hello, caller. Please listen to your phone, not the set. You get me, please? Yes, please. So tell me, you get time, please?
Will they get time?
I'm from Qatar. I tell now thank you, I tell Supermed thank you, Madam Fatima with the Alhaji Kemoh Sesay. He really articulates some of the questions. I really appreciate that. It shows me that Mary gets something up the head. And APC brings them. But to tell you one question Madam Fatima for asks, say why they be sit don't if you know see get interest for something, waiting I be expecting but you know answer that question. She don't tell me to election, the OB can declare the court official the party APC the Congress party. Well now he asks a question, say, yeah, how they do with Samakama, they just say Samakama even last week. You see them to talk 2 weeks ago. I believe the also team like Kemoh Sesay, Petito, they feel they for still a team, they fight for the poor people when they suffer.
All right.
You see, they for not they look the bigger picture. Many of them for fight themselves and say, everybody if you get the ego, say, put in a corner and say, okay, APC, I make good let's say, APC our party. APC is because if they're not the leader, they're not the head.
All right. Thank you very much. We just get limited time. Sorry about that. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll take 1 minute span call and please make sure say instead of you tell thank you, go straight to your question and ask your question. We all know say you appreciate what you will do, but ask the question direct. So let me go and take this other call. Welcome to the show, please. You get 1 minute. Your name and say the call from.
Hi, I call from Germany, Minamuki.
Go ahead, please, with the question.
The only thing, the question the way I don't ask the power, it in place, but me back now, one thing I want to ask, what make before we APC meeting a power, all this idea we in on so today, what make me work with anything if more like this water issue, because me I so get interest over that day about this water, we in on get this idea now, we before we them in a power, me get all the facility, me do we now you want with this. For we make bring up first. So
thank you very much. God bless you. Yes, we go to another caller and take this one quickly. Your name inside the call from, please. This now we had NSLTV1.
Yeah, thank you very much. Me a concerned citizen. I want to ask Mr. Kemoh Sesay. It's a one word. It's a be at one point in time it be bribe for me them vote for him. So it want to say where it come away a device, so again for bribe again for me them vote for him. And then again, like the very first time this I don't hear it from this man here. I really want this man tell me waiting at the involvement for that cocaine case where President Koroma be dismiss him, you know, because then they say it be involved by cocaine case. And then waiting again, I want to ask him. Why, like, waiting that woman ask him, say, waiting make now, then they declare. I want make it tell waiting make if he's a fit for become president of Sierra Leone.
Thank you very much.
Really want make
it. Go to another caller, please. Hello, caller, your name and also the call from, please.
Hello.
Yes, please. Hello. You don't live. Your name and also the call from.
I'm Shame.
I call from Poloko.
Hold on, please.
Hello.
Yes, Honorable, we don't come back. Honorable, we don't come back. I think miss all of those questions, but we will summarize for him. Yeah, let the caller say something quickly so that Honorable will summarize the other question because he was off the line earlier on.
Yeah, when we go off, I give a camp log and Alhaji.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, we will ask you back the question and the caller. Your name and say the call from, please.
I call from Poloko.
All right, go ahead. You get 1 minute.
I just want to ask Honorable this big 6 year because some of you is so difficult we don't understand this big 6 year because they all way from this big 6 year they all want to be a candidate for the ABC. You understand? Because some of you not able to get the understanding because now Mr. Kemoh Sesay want to be the presidential candidate. They can follow the Konteh. Why they all of the can they look to the sympathy of the grassroots, the sufferness of the country. Where they all be aware of them know about Nandi, they decided, okay, now this person I don't sell in the market. Log and chance, where this person win, now all long win. Well, instead of the